My name is Maryam Zarei. I hope you're staying at home safe. Today we're gonna study Unit 5 of your main course book, which is Empower Beef Plus 1, as you already know. So, in today's lesson, I'm going to teach you 4 features. So, probably a lot of you may know 2 features, which are will and going to. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you 2 more future forms. But first of all, let's start with will and going to, so we can have a revision about it. Okay. When do we use will? We use will to describe spontaneous decisions in the moment that we are talking. What is the meaning of spontaneous decisions? The decisions that you make at the moment of speaking. For example, he will probably go to Australia this summer. So, you're just making a decision, you're just thinking about something that he will probably do in the future. So, as you see, subject plus will or won't, which is the negative form of will not, plus verb infinitive. What is the meaning of verb infinitive? It is, as you know, the base form of the verb without anything, like go, simple form of the verb. And also, as you can see here, he'll probably go to Australia this summer. That is the short form of he will. And the next situation that we use will is predictions about the future. What is the meaning of prediction? Something that you predict that will happen in the future, but you don't know. For example, since it's getting dark, I'll turn on the light. You're predicting that it will be dark soon because it's getting dark little by little. So I'll turn on the light. This is the predictions about the future. Spontaneous decisions and predictions about the future. As you can see in that box, that's how you use it. I will call. You will call. He or she will call. We will call. You will call. They will call. And the short form is I'll call. And it goes for the rest of them. So, the next one is going to. The form of the sentence is like this, as you can see in here. Again, subject plus be going to plus verb infinitive. What is be going to? What do we mean by be? Be is the to be verbs in present. Am, is, are. So, the use of going to is to describe plans or intentions. For example, I'm going to be an astronaut. I've already passed my exams. It means that you're studying it and you have already passed your exams. So you're going to be an astronaut soon enough. This is something you're sure about. You're in the process. So it will happen soon in the future. And the next situation is to express predictions based on evidences that exist in the moment of talking. So again, in the moment of talking, you can use be going to. But the difference is, here you have some evidence. You are sure about it. That is going to happen. Listen to the wind. There's going to be a storm. Because of the sound of the wind, you can predict that it is going to be a storm soon in the future. So let's see more examples in will and be going to. So we use will and going to for predictions, both of them. But the difference is, in will, we form the sentences about what we think or imagine. Like, I think you will be a great computer operator one day. So you're thinking, you're imagining that that he will be a great computer operator one day. Why? Because maybe he is good at computers. That's why you're thinking like that, or you are imagining that he will be a great computer operator one day in the future. So, but it's different in going to. In going to, we use this form for predictions also, but here we have present evidences. We are sure about it. For example, look at those clouds. It's going to rain. So, when you see the clouds, you can predict that it's going to rain soon in the future. So you have evidence about this. Okay. The next one, for will, predictions with will. So, you use will when you may or may not you are not sure, or you may or may not sure that thing will happen in the future or not. So, the next one is, we usually use will with verbs like think, expect, believe, and hope. And we use will with the expressions like be sure or be afraid. And we use the adverbs like probably, perhaps, certainly, because we are not sure. For example, she works hard, she will probably be promoted one day. Because she works hard, you think that she will get a promotion one day in the future. So, as you can see here, again, we can use will and going to for decisions and actions, decisions or actions. Like actions that we are not sure about them or we haven't decided about them yet. We always use will. So whenever we are not sure, always go with will. And about going to, actions that we are sure about them or we have already decided to do them in the near future. We always use going to. As you can see in the example, they are going to get married in 3 months. So he has already proposed to her. They are engaged now. They have planned for their wedding. So they're going to get married in 3 months. They are sure about it, but here we're not sure about it. Probably, you're just guessing, thinking. About decisions, we always use will. On the spot decisions, decisions taken at the moment of speaking. As I told you before, spontaneous decisions, when you just decide something on spot. At the moment of speaking, we always use will. Like, I don't know how to use this camera. Don't worry, we will help you. When your friend says something like that, you offer to help her. So you will say, don't worry, we will help you. Okay. We use going to for plans. What kind of plans? Plans, intentions, or ambitions that we have for the future or near future. We have already decided them, but we don't know if it will finally happen or not. So we have decided, but we are not sure. This is when we use going to. For example, I'm going to fly to Belgium next summer. It means that you have decided already, but you don't know if it's gonna happen or not. And the next example will be, I am going to practice hard to become a rock star. It means that you're already practicing music. You're taking classes and stuff, but you have decided that you're going to practice harder than before to become a rock star. So, we have other uses of will. For example, to express your hopes. Like, I hope I will pass my exam. This is what you are hoping for. So, that's how you make a sentences. to express your hopes with will. And the next one is to express threats or warnings. For example, in the classroom, you are just making noises, you're not listening to the teacher, so the teacher will tell you, be quiet or I'll send you out. This is a threat. This is a warning. So if you don't do it, I'll send you out. Okay? Other uses of will. To express promises. You have failed your exam or you didn't get a good mark. So when your teacher or one of your parents is talking to you, you will tell them, I promise I'll study hard. Yeah? This is a promise that you give to your teacher. The next one is to express offers and requests. Imagine that you're in a cafeteria or in the restaurant or at home. You want to drink another cup of coffee. Your mom asks you, do you want anything else? You'll tell, I'll have another cup of coffee, please. I'll have another cup of coffee, please. So, this is what you request for. Or when you want to offer something to someone, you use will. So, we're going to start to learn about those two futures that I told you about. This is new for you, for most of you actually. So, we use present continuous to describe something that has planned in a particular place and time in the future. Okay, so we have a plan for it in the near future. This is how you form a sentence in present continuous in future. So, as you know, we always have to be verbs, which are am, is, are, in the present continuous, plus verb ing. Am, is, are, and ing are important. So, the example is Mary is traveling from Paris to London in half an hour. So, she has planned it already. She is traveling from Paris to London in half an hour. So, this is something that is happening for sure. So, the negative form, as you know, is Mary isn't traveling from Paris to London in half an hour. You always add not to the to be verbs. She isn't. I'm not. We're not traveling. And the question form of the sentence, always take the to be verbs and put it in the beginning of the sentence. Is Mary traveling from Paris to London in half an hour? Okay. So, as you can see in the box, I've listed everything for you. I'm traveling, you're traveling, he or she is traveling, we are traveling, you are traveling, and they are traveling. So, we use present continuous for fixed arrangements. What do we mean by that? Express fixed arrangements for the near future. For example, sorry, I'm playing tennis on Monday, but I'm not doing anything on Tuesday. So this is a fixed arrangement for you. You always play tennis on Monday, right? So you cannot go anywhere, but on Tuesday you are free. So I'm playing tennis on Monday, but I'm not doing anything on Tuesday. This is a fixed arrangement that you're talking about. We use present continuous when we have already decided and arranged our plans to do in the future. The next one is present simple. Okay, as you know, we always talk about this. that present simple is always about routines. But here, routines in the future. What do we mean by routines in the future? It means that something that has a schedule for it, that has a timetable for it, right? So, we use the present simple for something scheduled. Like, the train leaves London at 10. The train always leaves London at 10. So maybe we're talking about it now and it's happening at 10 o'clock today. So it's in the future, near future, and it is fixed. And it has a schedule for it. It has a timetable for it. So, and the negative form, as you know, for present simple, do and does. So we will add does because the train is it, right? So the train doesn't leave London at 10. Doesn't, does not. So the question form is, does the train leave London at 10? Again, we always use does. For the question form, we put it in the beginning of the sentence. Okay? I live, you live, he or she or it lives, we live, you live, and they leave. Okay. For example, timetables. Present simple. Talk about timetables, programs, and schedules. Like this example. My train leaves in 15 minutes. This is a scheduled thing, and it has a program and it has a timetable in 15 minutes, and it's happening in the near future. So my train leaves in 15 minutes. These are the time expressions for future forms that you can use in all of the sentences that you're talking about, like with will, going to, present continuous in future, and present simple in future. So like tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, next week or next month or next year, soon, tonight, in a week, in a month, in a year, and etc. These are the time expressions. So remember, these are the situations that we talked about that you can use future forms for them. For example, for predictions, quick decisions, and promises, we always use will plus verb. Will plus verb always for decisions, quick decisions, promises, and predictions. For our plans and intentions, predictions based on evidence, we always use be going to plus verb. And again, as we said, for timetables, programs, schedules, we always use present simple. That is a routine thing. And for arrangements, we always use present continuous. So I have listed some situations for you guys, so you can, these are the sentences that you have to think about them, which one is the best form to choose for these sentences. For example, in situation 1, you're thirsty, aren't you? I get you a glass of water. So you have to change the verb, yeah? So, you're thirsty, aren't you? It is the spontaneous one, right? So, in this case, it is a quick decision, spontaneous. In this situation, we will say, I will get you a glass of water. And this is something that I'm offering to you, right? So it's a quick decision and something that I am offering you. So I'll get you a glass of water. In situation 2, oh no, he really painted the room that color? So first of all, it's a question form. So the next thing you have to pay attention is, how can we use our sentence for this situation? What is it? It's an intention. That person intends to paint that room that color. So you have to use going to. and it is a question form again. So, is he really going to paint the room that color? Situation 3. We not be back late. The film finish at 10 p.m. So, these are two sentences. So, for the first one, what is it? It's a promise. It is a promise. So, for promises, what do we use? Will. Yeah. We will not be back late, or we won't be back late. And the next sentence. The film finishes at 10 p.m. It is a program. It has a timetable. So, present simple. The film finishes at 10 p.m. The next situation, as you can see, you should come. We have a barbecue this weekend. What is it? It is a plan or an arrangement that you have decided for it already. You have arranged it already. So in this case, we always use present continuous. So the sentence should be like this. You should come. We are having a barbecue this weekend. We are having a barbecue this weekend. The next situation. You're not well. I call the doctor. I come and see you. You're lying on the bed and you look sick. You're not well. So I make a decision at the moment, spontaneously. So it should be will. I'll call the doctor. In situation 6, as you can see, in Scotland, it rain tomorrow. In the south of Scotland, it be sunny. So, what is it? Here, this is something you're predicting. It's a prediction. So, for predictions, I told you we always use will. So, the sentence should be like this. In Scotland, it will rain tomorrow. In the south of England, it will be sunny. Will for predictions. In situation 7, my favorite series is on TV. Every Tuesday. It starts at 7:30 p.m. What is it? You can see the timetable and the day. So it should be present simple, right? For timetables and schedule things, programs. So the sentence should be like this. It starts at 7:30 p.m. My favorite series is on TV every Tuesday. Routine. It starts at 7:30 p.m. In the next situation, they visit some of their relatives in Wales this weekend. So, what is it? It is a plan. They are planning for it, so it should be they are visiting some of their relatives in Wales this weekend. So it is a plan, present, continuous. In the last situation, as you can see, ketchup or mayonnaise? I have mayonnaise, please. When someone asks you something, when someone is offering you something, I told you we always use will. I'll have mayonnaise, please. She is giving you two choices, so you have to decide which one you want. So, I will have mayonnaise, please. Okay, that's it, guys. But I'm gonna play a video for you so you can see how do they work in a conversation, in a real conversation.
Oliver will be back soon. Did he know you were coming?
Okay, Oliver will be back soon. So this is something that he's on his way, that you're not sure when he's gonna be here, so you use will.
Yes, we spoke earlier. We're going to do a bike race, so we want to plan our train.
Okay, we are going to do a bike race. What does it mean? It means that they have decided to do a bike race in the future. They know that they're going to do it. So we want to plan our training schedule. They have decided to do that, and now they want to train. They want to plan their training schedule.
Schedule.
That sounds serious. When is it?
Okay, when is it? It's gonna happen in the future, and it has a timetable, so present, simple.
It.
In about a month. It'll be hard, but we're going to do loads of training. Long distance rides at weekends and shorter rides during the week.
Wow. But you won't be training every day, will you?
So, wow, but you won't be training every day, will you? She's just asking about his plans because she's not sure if they have planned it already or not. So, will.
That's what we're going to talk about now.
That's what we are going to talk about now. Going to talk about. It means that they have decided what to talk about. So they are going to talk about that now.
Hi.
In here. Want some tea? Do you want some, Alfie?
Yeah, please. No sugar for me. I'm in training.
Right. I'm just going to get a pen so we can write our plan down.
Amy's coming round. We're going to watch a film. What?
So, her friend is coming around in the near future. Maybe she is on her way. So, present continuous. We are going to watch a film. Want to join us? They have planned that they are going to watch a movie together when she arrives.
To join us?
Yeah, maybe. What are you going to watch?
He's asking, what are you going to watch? It means that he's asking about their plan. So, what are you going to watch now?
We haven't decided. Maybe the new Matt Damon one. Or a rom-com.
If you choose the Matt Damon, I'll stay. But I won't if it's the
So, he is choosing between those two. So, he will say, if you choose the Matt Damon, I will stay. This is the spontaneous decision that he made just now. But if I won't, but I won't if it's the romantic one. Again, it's something that he decided at the moment of speaking. So both of them will.
romantic one.
What's the Matt Damon one about?
The Second World War.
A war film? Oh no.
Come on, it could be good. It's had great reviews.
So, come on, it will be good. She doesn't know if it is good or not because she hasn't watched the movie yet. So, this is something that she just thought about it. So, at the moment of speaking, so she used will.
All right then.
Mum will be phoning soon. Should we?
Mom will be phoning soon. She knows that her mom will call, but she doesn't know when. She just says soon. There's no timetable for that. She doesn't know exactly at what time. That's why she used will.
We wait until after her call. Good idea. Where is she?
Egypt. In Alexandria. But she's going south tomorrow. To Luxor, I think.
Okay. She is going to somewhere tomorrow. That's why, because he knows her mom's plans, her decision, so he used be going to.
Isn't she stopping in Cairo?
Isn't she stopping in Cairo? That is her plan. She's asking about her plan, so it should be present continuous.
I think so, yeah. How's the planning?
Well, we're not going to do the race. We won't be ready.
Okay. We're not going to do the race. So, they have talked about it, they have planned it, and they have decided that they're not going to do the race. We won't be ready. That is why, because they are not ready yet, so they're not gonna do it in the future.
And Alfie wants to put sugar in his tea again.
That'll be Mum.
I'll get it.
And we'll get the pop.
That will be Mom. I'll get it. So they just thought that the call will be from their mom. So the other one thought at the moment of speaking that she will get the call. And we'll get the popcorn ready, right, Amy? So, and he decided to make popcorns and get the popcorns ready for when they are watching the movie. So this is something that he decided at the moment of speaking. So he used will.
Popcorn ready, right, Amy?
Let's do it.
Okay, that was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.